I understand. Hey everyone, welcome back to another community AMA. Today we talk about the token release schedules and of course any questions you have. We just live now, just a few seconds, so let's wait for a few more participants. As usual, this video is live and also will be possible to watch after the AMA anytime on YouTube on Unix Play to Earn. So we give it a few more minutes until everybody joined the chat. Yeah, and please, if you have questions, you can drop them in the question link or just now while we are live in YouTube or in Telegram. Our team will pick them up and will direct them to me so we can discuss your open questions, concerns, wishes, whatever is on your mind. As I said, 2 more minutes and then we're good. So mic check 1 2. Unix, can you hear me? Put your hands up. No, just kidding. Yeah, nice to have everyone here in the AMA. I hope our OG crypto token holder, Unix token holder there, our community, everyone who is part of Unix and believe in the project. Today, we talk about the last 2 announcements, and that's one was or 3 announcements. One was the staking rewards. I mean, I mentioned it in the AMA, and there've been a lot of questions why this was like in the middle of the after already a few days running the staking rewards. It was supposed to be with ending of the epoch. There's always technical issues when you migrate contracts. That's totally goes on our side. We made the announcement that maybe a little bit too late, but this is like just we had it in all the AMAs covered. But yes, there was a very good point. For us this is like with daily business, and we addressed it many times, but there's also new holders, and but we apologies for that we didn't announce it right away or proper. But we worked on that right away. For example, there was a larger sell-off, and also what a lot of you asking is about the revenue from the scholarship programs, and what about buybacks, because we in our white paper, and this is definitely still ongoing plan also for the future, to make buybacks and basically distributing them back. Also to the staking rewards. Yeah, and as more the company grows, as more scholarship grows, as more stable the play to earn games will come, we hope that we can increase the staking rewards again. But for now, we need to be very sustainable, and also I know that most of you understand why you lower rewards. If this was the only reason, then of course you need to understand the ecosystem is still new. We bought back dips. We bought back 1.75 million on that, and yeah, but going to the staking rewards, and it's all about the total supply or the circulation supply and how much will be released. And as most of you know, that we had in the initial tokenomics or from the investors that actually it should be released in May. And we already reached out to everybody, and we basically, I mean, it's not really a negotiation, but of course we give kind of options to the investors. But at the end, it's our project and it's your money, you know. So that's why we looking at it anyway. That's why they're VCs. They're carrying maybe a larger risk, you know, investing on an early stage. But we pushed back the cliff or another 6 months. So it's basically starting 8 months, 8 months until January 2023. So that gives us a lot of space for improvement, but also the team tokens is pushed back 1 more year. And also the vesting schedules for investors and team is stretched. Yeah, so if we and I can open one file, and it's just 1 second. Let me find that. Yeah, but that's definitely very good news, I think, for the community. Also for us, it takes a little bit the pressure away. And of course, just why is that? Of course, we would like to have a more we want to have a more stable conditions, and if the market wouldn't had flipped 2 times while we launched, and the first time right away after we launched, and then a second time in January, plus then we have a crisis ongoing in the world, you know, what's having impact on the market. So it's really if you see how the trading volume went back in these days, you know, the whole market this morning, Bitcoin was below 38,000, 37, you know, that you see there is not much engagement in trading volumes. There's still some tokens, but in general, it's like super difficult. And I think it's on that note, I think all the market conditions, they played us a little bit in our cards, but at the end, it's for you, it's for us, it's less pressure and a more stable token environment for you guys, whoever holding a legendary tier, for example, or any or planning to invest. I think this is a very solid statement. And if this, let me open my file, just 1 second. I will share the screen, Remy. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, as you can see here, for example, this is the new token release, what we planning. Yeah. That's not accurate, but this is what we planning with buybacks. So don't bother there here. But the important number is here on the side. So basically, that's the total supply. Yeah, and when we look basically until November 23, considering now around 40 million tokens released, it's a very, very solid numbers to to increase more utility to the token, build a larger revenue stream, and we have basically 2 years time almost, before the first larger releases are here. It's just increased a little bit higher because it's starting also the team tokens. But yeah, it's definitely, I think, the best news for any token holder, for any investor. And yeah, and they're happy to support. It's like, that's why you have some, I would say not every VC is so easy to talk to, but in our case, I mean, we have a very, let's say, chosen circle. I think with them, there was really no issue to talk to them about that. So yeah, that's the update on the token side. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, we're finalizing again for the Launchpad and website and the staking. It was really like there's 3 different websites, and we need to migrate them all in one contract or in one how you can say it, GitHub, like one programmer book, and it was a little bit challenging, but yeah, tomorrow, and again, I don't want to say tomorrow it's live. We gave ourselves the latest deadline for Wednesday. I posted the Launchpad several times in the channel, like just the pre and also the website. The final bug testing was done. We are ready. I mean, if we want to launch, we could do it anytime. We could do it today. There been some comments in the channel, in the community, that someone mentioned we should launch now a game. It's not good to wait. It's not on us. Yeah, we want to launch any game, but the games also don't want to launch in a very market with a lot of uncertainty, and so there is everybody a little bit careful to do that. Yeah, so it's not on us. Again, we have Cradles, Blockloads, Delusium, Meta Island. There is many more what we have. Snake City. So there's a lot projects what we can launch. Again, it's on them. That's on the Launchpad side. And the good thing is we're lining up there for a lot of more launches now. What's coming? Let's say in the nearer future, let's say April, May, June, July already. We're talking really to some major titles, and I'm talking about like from an awesome backing plus developer. So it's like if we get them, that would be really crazy. I mean, we're talking about VCs who back them as Pantera, 3 Arrows, Spartan, Delphi Digital. So there is a lot of these backers on these projects we're talking to, and of course some gems. We also, who is not familiar with our accelerator program, I explained it in the last AMA. If you want to have a look like what we do basically with the accelerator, we signing up a few projects there. Yeah, and what is interesting that there's such a high demand on traditional games that want to join the blockchain, and basically there is really to having an accelerator who basically can cover the whole blockchain side of a game and integrate it in the game and give them a clear strategy what to do. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, and we also will close a deal for the marketplace, because it's definitely one thing. We want to build a marketplace what basically we can offer to games. So built by gamers, it's for the games, and white labeling it with the games itself, because we have the very early stage access, and basically instead of they're building the scholarship program, that we building in our marketplace a scholarship program, or let's say a user interface what let you basically connect and manage your people. Yeah, so, and having there a white label, what like a universal marketplace and high on tech. It's the same what we did with Launchpad, and going out to our because we in stages where we talk to games, sometimes they still have a half year, 1.5 years development time. Yeah, so the marketplace hopefully they're happy to accept them, you know, while they anyway building. So yeah, this is definitely one goal, and we looking for a huge marketing push for the Launchpad. We integrated also code from Chainlink, so there should be a marketing push. DAO Maker, we looking at all our partnerships we did. Yeah, that's why we supported them when they had the launch, you know, and their game with NFTs, early access and gameplay. So now it's our time. We really ask everyone, of course, also the community and everyone who's supporting. Basically, once we get the marketing push ready, to spread the word that there's really a lot of let's say narratives to talk about. And definitely I think we have already good support from some of our partners, but also having or talking in Launchpad communities, you know, because this is usually people who like get into these allocations, and talking about these awesome features what we have basically on the legendary tier, what is super unique with the first round, but also the epic tier, what really gives value. And so super excited about that. I would go to the questions, and then let's go. And I think there's some questions cross all subjects, and maybe I answered already some questions, but yeah, please, Sally or Nick.
Yo, hi guys, hi everyone. I'll answer some of the questions that we have here to begin with. So first, I probably want to hear out from Guru 1995. Any plans of making changes to the Launchpad tiers? Even after the big crash, to be in top tier, it will cost only a $20,000 investment approximately.
We not do any launches now. We cannot do. It's not ethical. Like, you know, getting people in like you guys, and then it's like, okay, now the tier is more. Definitely, it's need to be checked on. But we have, and you know, so we checking our numbers daily. You know, we don't see that there's. Like it's easy to see, as you said, yeah. Like you have 20,000. This is usually the buy-in for the legendary tier. But once the marketing start, you will see a very different price in a very quick period of time. And in the long run, we need to see how much traction we have on the Launchpad. And yeah, but this is future plans. But for now, for the first launches, for the first, let's say 3 months, I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. And again, like we believe highly that the price will be double, triple at least. This is speculations, or maybe even going back to $1 even more. So then we enter the price what we initially had planned, and then everything is good for, you know, for the future. So no changes planned there yet.
Yeah, nice. And this goes into the next question around staking for it. So any plans of increasing the staking rate from the current 25%? Why not reward long-term users, i.e. people who stake for 1 year with 70% versus someone who stakes for 3 months gets only 20% subject to penalties for early withdrawals? This way, long-term stakers will benefit the most and protect the project from volatility to some extent.
Yeah, that was the initial plan. But yeah, the market changed and we changed also the strategy. We went then for epochs. If we, let's say, the Launchpad is running and we have giving another utility to the token, maybe having the fund out there or the marketplace, then it's something we already thinking about. And yeah, so and then you can identify yourself basically on your staking. It is even much better to for us to see who is basically holding the tokens or not. Definitely we already thought about it, and yeah, we made the decision before not to do it, but would love to get there back, because the rewards is before was from the treasury, but this is like long term is not sustainable, right? So the rewards, what we aiming for is basically through the revenue. And once we have now building up revenue, and it's just also the market lowered a little bit the revenue, so we more likely let's say to keep the reward tokens what we earn, selling only pieces of it. And then once we have basically a more positive market, and a lot of people tending to and saying that May is a hyper or a super cycle starts, and again speculations, but then it's much more profitable, and then going then back and buying back our token, and the idea is buying off the market and going and sending them back to the staking rewards, and then creating and first of all the first goal is to be, let's say, on 1 million tokens or on the current rewards sustainable. Yeah, that we can achieve that with the buybacks. Then the next stage is increase these ones, that we can always increase the buybacks, and going back maybe to an evergreen API of, let's say, on the LP, let's say 300%, because we have always the possibility to take from the market back into the trade, and then the ones who's holding or upgrading their tiers, it's a perfect, let's say, a side bonus on believing in the project. So this is the whole thing. And building the utilities, and then slowly increasing the rewards, making it proper. It's something you don't want to decide or fix it right away, because then if we make a statement now, then it will be and maybe the market don't change, then we will have basically we need to go in an AMA or apologize and said, yeah, sorry guys, we don't do it. So better we look at it and doing it slowly, and then keep you posted and having these AMAs to discuss all these points. And a very good point with the suggestion, if you have specific staking rewards, what you said with the 1 year, give us your detail, your breakdown, and we can consider them for our future plans.
Yeah, and just so everyone knows, I'm bundling some of the questions up, so we will get through all the questions as much as we have time for them. But these are pretty much all around the Launchpad and the staking. So the next one here is, when do you expect the first launch on Launchpad?
Yeah, as I said, like if we can get cradles, I mean, we are talking to them, if they not change their mind, and they've been very indecisive since we talked to them. I mean, not about the launch, that's already like, I would say 100%, but just the date is now subject to change. And if this happens and it's end of March, and again, it's not on us, it's on the games.
Yeah, and the next one of that group is there any way the community can support this project, whatever it is?
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course we would love to have everybody who believe in Unix is a holder of the token, any amount of the token. But I mean, like, for example, we have so much going on with either in the Telegram, or we have also different Telegrams. Spread the word, supporting there. You know, if you like the content, give us feedback on our videos, what we do now. We want to give more insights. You know, we have 2 channels there. Any feedback, and this is like, you know, sometimes like for us, it's some things are so normal, you know, and then getting the point from your side is super helpful many times when we talk. If you want to be ambassador, if you want to connect with any games, or if you want to see any games we should talk to, if you have any connections, you know, we should talk to, let us know. And again, yeah, we are super open, community focused, and yeah, it's would happy like if everyone take ownership, you know, and then trying to make this project even a nicer place, you know, because it's a long-term play. We have so many in the roadmap, and definitely we need open eyes and ears, and yeah, every man and woman, all hands on deck.
Yeah, and I guess on this one as well, marketing on the YouTube channels is great, but is there an opportunity to do other types of marketing, such as community events, such as invite events, buy events, giveaway contests?
Yeah, therefore this is not my specialty, but Nick, for example, you can hit him up and he can coordinate that with our marketing team. We have a new joiner in the next 2 weeks. He will be supporting on the marketing side, but yeah, definitely. If there's anything you think we missing on, you know, on Telegram, Twitter, Discord, in giveaways or contests or whatever, please, Nick is there and anyone from the team. But I think he can filter it to the people who can organize that.
Yeah, and as well, everyone that's listening, for example, some of the games that are really potential to go on the final round Launchpad, we try and do giveaways. You've probably seen a lot of our posts around the Elysium giveaway, and there's a lot of these sorts of things that we'll be rolling out. So please keep an eye on the socials. Please keep an eye on our AMAs and our YouTube videos, because a lot of clues and things will be sprinkled around there. I'll do one last one, and then Sally's going to jump in. So the next one we have is with the partner. So when we say we have partnered with leading metaverse gaming projects like Sandbox, Axie Infinity, etc., how do we benefit from those partnerships, and what support do we provide them?
So as a guild, we provide actually with the most essential part, and that's the players and community. This is on the game side, I would say, but we also support with like expertise, for example, The Horizon Fun. We had very early stages talks with them and improved already the now the alpha we played with them, we had really influence into the games. Then we had several projects, Star Sharks, where we've been early involved, like kind of, I would say, not advisory, but like giving Engines of Fury, for example, we talked many times with. They took a lot of input from our gamer side, from our point of view, what we would need, what is like the market needs, you know. Because we are a long time already in the gaming space, and also our network is quite large. I mean, like for any sort of tech and game development and so on. So there is, you know, like it's more about like value add, and yeah, the game's supporting, of course, like we are all new in the space at the moment, so definitely we looking for their support now, let's say for any releases what supports our project. On the game side, Sandbox is, yes, kind of a game, but it's at the moment it's more the land part and the partnership, basically what we have for them. We are an ecosystem builder, so and this is an ecosystem builder partnership. Basically they give us land, yeah, from anyone, either their own land or someone who bought a land with Sandbox, and we developing basically on the land. And we get basically rewarded with Sand token. Not too bad, I must say, you know, like to be the ecosystem builder. Plus we can do NFT drops on the land, on our own game experience, and also benefit there. And of course it's not branded as Unix, but it's like to having a partnership with Sandbox ongoing, you know, and I mean like a closer business relationship where we basically have a contract with them, you know, so that's something important for the future. So, and yeah, we're working also with Decentraland. We're building a stadium there. We talking to X Infinity for the builder program, but they have only limited slots and it's not live yet. So, and there's many more metaverses. I made a video, it should come out the next days, about land, and there's so many land what is need development, and yeah, we are here. So like this is one of our side business. That's why we have also our game studio, what is building on the metaverse and also developing games. Yeah.
Great, thank you, Mirko. Hi, everyone. I will take over from Nick. I hope everyone is doing well. We'll also drop one more time the link to Mirko's channel on YouTube, where he will also mention the land. We have more questions, Mirko. You ready?
Yeah, of course.
So we have one interesting, it's dear to my heart. When do we have an update regarding the Vigilance demo, or who will be available to play it?
Yeah, this is should be available this week. Let me follow up right now while we speak. Hey guys, I will push for this week, and then I hope we can make a playable demo or a session this week. Yeah. And then we can maybe do it weekly. At the moment, it's only possible for 4 people because of server capacity, but we, with each session, hopefully we can increase, because we need to also test the larger population, you know, in one session, server stability and so on. Yeah. Perfect. I hope that answered the question.
Thank you. Then we have another question. It's also YouTube related, right? Any plans of doing some marketing with YouTubers when the bull market kicks in? Any YouTubers you have in mind?
I mean, we have a partnership with Crypto Banter and Paul Barron Network. And we building actually at the moment as we speak, reaching out to YouTubers to build a KOL network. Personally, to work with some of I would like to have a closer contact with Becker and Elio and Crypto Banter. This is my 3 personal favorite YouTubers. I'm happy that we have a very good friendship with the Crypto Banter team. It's not only Ran, it's Sheldon, it's Soyman, it's Ran's brother, and so on. Paul Barron, it's also a cool guy. We talked to him. Yeah, there's a few. That's a solid one. The rest, Satoshi, Staker, and not to talk too bad about them, but okay, there's many. Let's say, I don't mention names. There's many. That looks like they're selling their influencer status or their, you know, their community basically towards some projects, and this is what we don't want to do. We're looking for English speaking, play to earn, GameFi NFT people, can be blue chip NFT in games, doesn't matter. Yeah, I would say from even 3K to 50, 100K, but usually then people already start being spoiled when they have a larger following. But yeah, we like to build up a team, and it's all about consistency on YouTube. So I think in a year time we can really build a larger following here on our channels, but also with the team, and promoting or not promoting, sorry, supporting. Like, for example, we have a game what's launching on the Launchpad, or personal favorites, let's say Vigilance or Shrapnel or other AAA titles coming to the market. Yeah, that's about the YouTube.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mirko. And then we have a question from Charles Sianda. A shout out to Charles. He was also yesterday in the live session, and it's about the education program. Now, Can you tell us a little bit more? What will be part of it? Do we have a more detailed breakdown or topics that will be covered during the education program?
So the education is coupled. There's certain classes. They're connected with a certificate, with the ILS certificate. I don't know if this is the right pronunciation. It's in the UK. Basically, you can get a certificate for English speaking or other jobs, or not jobs, sorry, classes like math, science, whatever. And it will be signed off on the certificate. Content is definitely, I think, limitless. Yeah, we definitely cover with Guide Education. This is the partner we took on board for that, because they already in education, and especially the education what meet these requirements to get this certificate. But yeah, for let's say, especially for metaverse and education, crypto, we do trading basics, all that stuff. This is all we will produce. We already working on that. We have our head of partnerships. He already have kind of a platform where he is teaching certain types of courses, or where he produce content. We will make one workshop now with Nas Daily. If you're familiar, he's a big YouTuber, not for crypto, but in general. And there will be workshops. There will be covering metaverse jobs. So for example, being a moderator, maybe a graphic artist, a sandbox developer, and developing code. So a lot. It will be, of course, going in the Web 3.0 direction, because there's more and more digital skills needed. Programming, graphic, or whatever, designer, voice, video editor, or whatever. That's the thing. And so the education platform, the content will not stop. It will be still new content. Let's say whatever is coming, we want to cover the major cycle, and then like going maybe into entrepreneur skills, building a Shopify store, I don't know, stuff like that. Like, what can people really use, and really giving actually equal opportunities among all the countries and continents. And there is in our and the interesting part here is that we will reward with the Unix token the participants. So it's basically a learn and earn, and this is a really cool feature. So either you upgrade certain advanced classes with the tokens, or you really take it as a reward, and maybe investing in your final round allocation, for example, to unlock a few tiers, so that's why we're looking at the whole ecosystem. It takes time to get to see the big picture, and how all the things participating in each other, especially the token. But the learn to earn is definitely going to be a huge thing. I really believe, and we have luckily, so we met the guy from that guide education in Bali. You know, like we know him for long, but we had no use case, you know, to build an education platform. But then, you know, and we got on the idea while, for example, like so many people, they want to get these scholarship programs, you know, and I said, okay, what is like by the time we had maybe 500 scholars and we had 900,000 people in our Discord, and we said, okay, how we can get this, how we can incentivize our community. And I said, yeah, giving some free value is always the best tool to do that. And then we said, okay, I mean, like, because I did, or I purchased courses to educate myself, you know, like for certain skills, and the people we work or I'm very close with, like entrepreneurs, usually like they're learning to, everybody need to learn something to improve skills, right? So yeah, we said, hey, let's get that, let's do that, you know, because content, it's actually, to build a platform is a one-time thing, right? But producing content is also, it's simple, like a YouTube video, you know. Now we produce the YouTube video, it's there, it's content. And if we build knowledge, it's even much better, because you can always recall the content. It's maybe an hour recording, maybe 2 hours editing, maybe more. I'm not an expert on editing, yeah, but the team would do it. And then you have one piece of content, and it can improve people's skills, life, whatever, you know, like in any certain way. So I think this is an awesome feature. And this, it's like, you know, once we have already, like, we have no clear timeline for that, because to support the token at the moment, it needs an active utility. And this one definitely, I think, you long-term, and again, there is like education, everybody is open to plug that in, right? So, and if there's, again, if you want to support on that part and someone asks how we can support, and we get on the stage that we can offer free education, and we have a platform just ready to plug in like a white label for other guilds, for other larger communities, for, you know, just transferring, they plug in their token, and then Unix ultimately benefits always from that, you know, because all the content will be from us, and it will be basically, it's our core. So yeah, that's about the education platform. I hope that was answering your questions. And yes. I know that myself, when I was a gamer, I don't wanted to think about education. I hated school, but at the end, it's super important. And yeah, I think we can, with crypto, with the internet, with Web 3.0, we can bridge really gaps around the globe. Yeah, it's pretty exciting journey also, the learn and earn.
It is. Thank you, Mirko. There's just one follow-up question when it comes to the education program. First, will it be available for everyone in the community? For whom? And will it be for free? One more time, just to ask that question, because it came up a lot in the past 2 minutes.
It's free. It's completely free. You get the Unix token basically as a reward. Yeah. It's basically, it's what I said, it's learn and earn. You can plug in, you can learn, and there are certain, I mean, there's like, let's say where you get your certificate, this is all free. There might be courses, then you pay or you upgrade with your Unix token. The reason is that also because, you know, people like to copy paste your content, and yeah, but it's free, and basically it's everybody can participate, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's ongoing, and we can. I wanted to next time I show you the tokenomics for that. It's looks like a subway system from New York City, you know, like all the classes and where the token is going. So it's pretty decent. Yeah, so that's on the learn and earn part. Do we have any other learn and earn questions, Sally?
when it comes to learning on, this was like literally, we bulked it together into one. Thank you so much. But we have like 2 more questions. One is actually pretty nice. When will Unix merch be released? Merchandise.
So what we do, we work on the NFT line, and that's basically because we want to have that out as well. And the NFT line is basically kind of, I know we have that in the suggestion group for the names. Unix Citizen is just now a placeholder, and then merch definitely comes, and we have different type of merch. So it's really gaming merch, where it comes from, but we're looking at, and we have some prototypes. It's more like Supreme, but like in a destructive way, like in pixel. And then it's like, so it's like going into retro, and there's definitely cool stuff already planning. I mean, this is my background, also dropshipping, and some of our team as well. And yeah, pretty excited about that. And again, everybody who have Unix tokens definitely have benefits on that. And so the merch is coming. No worries. But it's, again, I don't know. We need to set priorities. It's like we moved the Launchpad to the very first one. On our initial roadmap, the Launchpad was end of the year. We had the marketplace first. So what we're focusing on now is Launchpad marketplace. And this is just strategic moves, because there is demand and there is changes in the guild space. There is protocols. There is improvement on the tech side. And we want to also, on tech part, as I mentioned with our marketplace, I think it's going to be an awesome piece of tech. We have an all-star team what is building that, and I don't spoiler that too much. But getting their promotion later, even after building, that's would kill everything. And that's why we need to build an awesome piece of tech on the marketplace side. Then we would be, I think, very, very established as Unix on the technology side with marketplace and Launchpad. In addition, we have the web app. There is the first demo is out, but it's let me wait. Remy, are you ready for a screen share? Okay, 1 second. One second. I have so many tabs open. Sorry. Okay. That was from yesterday. Just can we see that, Remy? Okay. That's basically, it's still called MetaMeet. It's not the final name, but basically this is a Web3 app where we integrate basically also the marketplace, and it's going to be awesome with the marketplace in addition. And of course, we're promoting everything what we have on Unix. We're promoting through that app. We're looking at, I think, at a large user size, like not maybe now. Here, see, there's actually the Wallet Connect, but of course it's a demo. And it's basically kind of a Instagram. Basically, you can show off your NFTs, your bio, and you can search your friends based on their Telegram handle, Discord, or Twitter. So you basically build your friend list, but also you can basically match with people. It's the function is from Tinder. I no doubt there, like for this matching function. But the point is, and I want to highlight here, is like you're looking for metaverse people. Yes, so you can either check interests like NFT, games, design, blockchain, whatever is your interest. Let's say you looking for an NFT fan. Yeah, you set NFT. You set whatever, like, is it of course, it goes on your location. You can choose man, woman, whatever. Yeah. It's disabled by default so you look for both gender. Yeah. And then you can swipe, and you can basically meet someone who's talking about NFTs, and you can swipe if you need an NFT artist or you need an whatever. And these people, because you don't know them, that's why you need to match them, right? Because we don't want to give you access to these people without, like, for example, like a social platform. But you will basically select the people you want to talk to, you know, by basically using the app. And what the ultimate goal is to plugging in all the projects they can promote there. So now we already have the gaming, the largest gaming community, and then now we get also metaverse users in our app, and then we have player plus metaverse user, a marketplace, Launchpad, a game. You know, it's like, and then looking at the whole ecosystem, and let's say we grow the player base and the metaverse people, and then, you know, and this is how, and we can promote our YouTube there. We can, let's say in 1 year time, let's say we have 100,000 user only, but still 100,000 user on that app. And they will maybe look at the learn and earn, or they will look at one post. So you have to, and maybe the app will be booming, and I think from the player side it will be used because you can match your favorite games. Okay, you can, as a player, you can match your games, and the marketplace integration will be an awesome feature because people want to have it on their phone, and phone and mobile devices are the future. So yeah, so that's it. Actually, what was the question? Sorry, I went a little bit sideways.
1 second, Levy. We lost it there. But the question was regarding merchandise, and then we...
Yeah. So, okay. So merch, yes, definitely we want to do that, but more important now, giving real utility for the token and something what really makes Unix really unique and strong, you know, like from the token side, and getting more audience and new buyers. And then we can plug in merch. Merch is a cheesy, I wouldn't say it's a big business, you know. It's easy to do. I can make a design, I put it out there, we produce t-shirts and so on. But, you know, having then, of course, like seeing the whole big picture, and then which NFT collection, and then what we're gonna do is like better you do the important stuff first, because I don't want to squeeze out merch because it's on the roadmap, for example, you know. And the roadmap anyway not matching with what we initially planned, so we do it as the market allows us. And yeah, but on the merch, sorry, it was a very question. Yes, merch is coming.
Amazing. I have one more unique question. If you can touch base on Bibit, our game, do we have any updates regarding that?
Today I released a video in the community. It's not the Bibit, it's basically was the racing game. Maybe I can find it. I drop it one more time in the community chat. Yeah, so that's actually the first live race we did with the developer team. And yeah, that's us. That could be our Bibits on that little wait, it's still loading. It's still loading, sorry. Now it's up, so please have a look. It's basically the first, it's like what we're showcasing here is the technical stuff, you know, like that it's the people running, it's working, the skills are working from the characters and so on. And then now we have to be building more on the environment, and then of course on the character design and so on. And we have the opportunity, and this is something what we're thinking about now, and we just need to understand how we can integrate that. And let me show you that. It's basically it's kind of it's a game would need integration, and we could it's basically an Olympic games, you know, all the Olympic games, like what you have, and it's a question if you want to take on that in or integrate that or integrate our stuff into their stuff. We still negotiating now. And yeah, and I can actually show you one more game, and this is like nothing official, but just that you see what kind of approaches we have. Sometimes it's where is it? Sally, can you link a video from Rio X, please?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any other questions, Ali?
Yeah, we actually through with the questions. The other ones are mostly that you already answered. So yeah, we're good with the questions. I'm on the video for Rio.
Yeah. So, for example, what I mentioned in the beginning, our accelerator become really more interesting, I think, in the future, because, and also now it's already a big thing because. Like games like what Sally will post now in the community chat, Rio X, it's already longer out there, didn't find really a user base. They were in an alpha and beta, and now it's play to earn hype, and now they basically have a full functional. I will share the screen. Yeah, Remy,
I posted a video in the Telegram.
Yeah, so you can watch the video again if you want, but I will share that just once. Where's the?
I'll send it you directly.
I try to. Where's the screen? I don't know. I don't know. My Zoom is buggy.
Sure. Give me 1 second. I'll take care of that. So I'll make it full screen. There you go.
Yeah, go to the game part. No need to see the Phoenix. It's not to do with the game. Yeah, so it's kind of a PUBG game. Yeah, and what I mentioned in the other day, other AMAs, like basically FPS games been always the most played games, you know. So, and this game looks awesome, yeah. Like it's pretty good graphics. It's like a battle royale, apocalypse games. There's also zombies involved. If on the play modes, and they're looking now to enter the blockchain, you know. So yeah, I think that's enough for the demo, Sally. Yeah, but just to give you an idea, like, and it's so easy actually. Like sometimes now, especially when you have that kind of accelerator program, really to be involved in many more games, and this also ultimately will benefit Unix in a very big way, because we will basically do all the giveaways, we do all, maybe we integrate our marketplace and all that stuff. So, and that's the cool part, you know, getting them all signed up, and I'm pretty excited, really. Like, and yeah, good things takes time, and it's, of course, it's a lot of headache. Now the focus is on the Launchpad, even it's developed, but now to funnel basically and building the syndicating our marketing, getting everybody ready, make a successful launch. Once we get a proper launch and we get our first game launched and everybody's happy, because, you know, it doesn't matter how hard you believe in Unix, at the end you also want to make a buck, you know, and how you make the people happy the most is when you make them money. So that's our goal. Yeah, and then this is what we're chasing now with the Launchpad and with the future projects. And yeah, and again, like, guys, very welcome to participate in Unix. You know, like, we are open, we are a DAO, we like a great community. I think we found our core OGs of Unix, and let's work together, man, and let's make things happen. And please share your input, share your whatever is on your mind, you know, like, and please apologize from my side, but I have so much things going on, and I cannot take all the feedback from the suggestion group all the time, or being available all the time in the Telegram. I really wish. For the founders chat, I already made myself a plan how I'm gonna deal with that, like a schedule, but we integrate now more and more, and we're building on a plan that the whole team is basically involved. It's kind of a must participation. I'm not saying that they don't want, you know, it's just like, you know, so much work. And yeah, no, but that's it. I think we have covered a solid hour, and I'm happy to talk 2 or 3 hours. If you see my AMAs with Colin Digits, I already had two with them. The first one I think was 2.5 hours, and the second one was 1.5 hours. So or even 2 hours, I don't know. I just want to say it's not for the time, and to give whatever questions you have. And if you have 100 questions, then I will sit here for 5 hours and answer all the questions. You know, for me it's very important, and I have nothing else going on today. Of course, when I hang up, I will finish a lot of stuff, or trying to, you know, like, get things off the table. Yeah, but super excited about the next at the end of the month, April, May is heavy again, permissionless Miami. Yeah, Scott and some others. Yeah, you can get a shared room if you want. No, that's gonna be big. So yeah, May, I think this is something, if we wait patiently for that, there's a lot of things after May. I think we will be well more known, hopefully, with all the connections we can make there. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you for listening, and see you next time. Watch the videos. Please give me feedback in the suggestion group, and hard feedback, please. Yeah, tough feedback on the 2 YouTube channel, because we need your feedback to get better. Or tell us what you want to listen, or tell us what you want to have a review about, or whatever we should talk about. Please let us know. That helps a lot. And yeah, would be amazing if you subscribe, if you share it all the times, if you post. We need a little boost in the beginning to get a following or trending to activate the algorithm, you know. So any support there is super, super important. Yeah, that's from my side. Thank you so much for listening and being part of Unix. I think we have a very, very awesome Unix family. So see you next time. Thank you.